Hello, my friend, and welcome to today's different practice, which I'm really excited to share with you. We are going to have a fluid vinyasa practice, but we're also going to weave in some weights and some weighted exercises into there. The intention behind this is, number one, to build some strength, to build some tone, while also allowing us to flow with more ease when we don't have the weights, because we're building this strength in the transitions, in the postures that we usually put ourselves in. So without them, relatively speaking, it's going to feel a little bit easier. So I'm really excited, and I hope you are ready to explore, challenge yourself, and have some fun. We are going to get started at the back of our mat in a kneeling position, letting your hips melt over your heels. Relax your palms over your knees and just soften down here. Noticing your posture, your shoulders rounded. Can you gently begin to roll them up and back, opening your chest forward. And just notice your energy. How do you feel energetically? It's a very ambiguous question, so just witness yourself for a moment. Do you feel like being still? Do you feel like moving? How much energy do you feel like you have? What are the quality of your thoughts, the emotions in your body? And we don't have to do anything with them. We can just see them right now. Just be with them. And draw your shoulder blades up towards your ears. Create some tension and squeeze everything. Breathe in and exhale. Let it go. And again, inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades up. Breathe. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, energy in. And release. Reach your palms up towards the sky. Take a breath in. And then spread your fingers, cactus your arms as your chest shines forward, heart open. And then we're going to round the spine, the forearms touch out in front of us. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Palms connect in front. Last time, inhale, open. Exhale, round. Exhale, round. Palms stay connected. Reach up towards the sky. And then we're going to free the arms down by our side, tucking your toes, finding a forward fold at the back of our mat, letting your heart come over your thighs. Grab a hold of your opposite elbows and just dangle here for a moment as we open up the backs of the legs. Let yourself loose, shake your head, sway. And then release your fingertips down, halfway lift, finding a little bit of activity. Roll your shoulder blades back. Exhale, soften down. Bend into your knees generously. Press through your feet. Feel the energy in your thighs. Arms reach up towards the sky. Rise. And palms connect at your heart. Maybe closing your eyes. And just taking this time to dedicate a space. To dedicate a space to maybe challenge yourself a little bit. To create some energy. To build some heat and maybe put a little bit of extra effort in. Shedding any sense of heaviness and opening to a sense of aliveness. Whatever that needs to look like. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Nice. Our palms are going to reach up towards the sky nice and long. Spread your fingers, cactus your arms as you take a seat. Rooting down through your feet. Engage your glutes. Lift up. Exhale, come down, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, press to your feet. Feel the heat in your thighs. And then arms by your side, melt your heart over your thighs. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, crawl forward into a plank pose. Just rocking forward and back for a moment on the toes. Feeling the heat build up in the core, the arms, the thighs. Find a solid base. And then draw the right elbow towards the right wrist. Guide it towards the elbow, back towards the wrist, and step back, high plank. Left knee towards left elbow, up towards the wrist. Stay with me, down towards the elbow, and high plank. Breathe in. With control, the elbow squeeze in, come all the way down, always option to drop onto the knees. Keep your palms connected, your elbows squeezing in towards your side. Lift up into a cobra, rolling your shoulder blades back, your heart forward, and come down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, press through all 10 finger pads. Lift and release. Draw your fingertips to the top of your mat. Look down. Press up as you open your heart and hover your arms. And relax. And one more time, lift. And release. Palms underneath your chest. Tuck your toes, lift up, and come into a downward facing dog. Maybe just pedaling up the backs of the feet. Opening up the backs of the legs. Draw your heart closer towards your thighs by pushing away from your palms. Roll into your high plank. Downward dog. And again, high plank. Down dog. Last time, high plank. Just finding some fluidity in the practice. Down dog. Rise up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Slowly walk forward into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Find a halfway lift. And then exhale, take a seat. We're going to grab onto our weights. They frame off both sides of the feet. Sink your tailbone down. Roll your shoulder blades back. Finding these suitcase squats. Press through your feet and begin to lift up. Tucking your tailbone at the top and squeezing your glutes. And then exhale, sink down. And again, press through your feet. Lift. Keep your chest lifted. Straight spine, come down. And again, 3. Sink down. Keep your knees facing forward. 4. And release. Press through your feet. 5. And release. 6. And release. 7. Keep going. Maintain the momentum. 8. 9. 10. And last one, extra credit, 11. Sink down. Coming into our chair pose, arms overhead. Find some pulses. As we come up and down, mini baby pulses. Embracing the heat that's building and just feeling it. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press through your feet, lift all the way up. Palms connect, melt your heart over your thighs. Halfway lift. And then framing off our right foot, step your left toes back, grounding through your left knee. Finding our low lunge, take a breath in. Cactus your arms, spread your fingers as you open your heart. Inhale, lift, press through your right foot, feel your glute engaged. It's subtle. And then cactus. Inhale, lift. Cactus your arms all the way down as you come into a half split, flexing your right toes towards your face. We're high on the balls of our fingertips. Now you are under no obligation to fully lift this ankle, but maybe you play with shifting your weight back and just engaging the quad and the right hip flexor to lift the thigh. Takes lots of strength, so play with me. We're here for 3, maybe you hold 2, and 1, however that looked. Land your ankle. Come back into your low lunge and grab your weights. Drawing them over our shoulder blades. Palms. Right foot is rooted. Begin to straighten out your legs, tucking your back toes and lifting arms. We'll begin to tuck our toes and hover the back knee. Grabbing onto our weights and lifting up into a high lunge. Straighten out your legs, arms straighten up towards the sky. Exhale, sink down. Keep your tailbone tucked and engage your core to avoid using your lower back. Lift up. Exhale, melt down. And again, 3. And down. Everything lifts. 4. And down. 5. Nice and strong. See yourself sturdy. 7. 8. 9. 10. We're going for one more extra credit. And 11. Release your weights down. Frame off your foot. Option to stay on these weights. Step your right toes back. You can stay in a plank or drop down onto your knees. We're going to draw the right weight in towards our chest and release. Left weight in and release. Finding these rows. Keep going. Finding a rhythm. Right in, left in. Keep going. Have fun with it. Right in, left in. Staying strong in the motions. Keep your core engaged. That's the anchor here. We'll go for 5, 4. Try not to sway. 3. Keep your whole body sturdy. 2. And 1. Keep the right weight in and then land the weight to the side. Right palm down, left fingers up towards the sky. Finding a supported side plank. So your left foot can be stacked in front of your right. Float your hips up. Take a breath in. And a little bit of an awkward weave, left arm underneath the right armpit. And again, inhale, lift up. And weave. Breathe nice and smooth and deep. Lift up. And dip. Lift up. Last time, lift. This time, release your left forearm down next to your right, finding your forearm plank. If your butt is up, drop it down. If it's sagging, lift it up. Hold. Then dip your left hip towards the left. Come towards center. Right hip towards the right. Keep going. We'll go for 5, 4. Stay energized. Stay alive. 3. Remember what you're here to do. 2. And 1. Hold. And then drop the hips down, Sphinx pose. Arms out in front of you. Roll your shoulder blades back. Take a breath in. Let it go. Drop your chest down. Palms underneath your chest. Engage and draw your elbows in. Lift up into your cobra push-up. Exhale, melt down. And again, lift. Exhale, melt. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. This time, engage your core, tuck your toes. We're going to see if we can push directly into a plank pose. Right elbow towards right wrist. Step back. Left elbow towards left wrist. Step back. One more each side, right towards right. And back, left towards left. And back, breathe in. Low push-up. High push-up, option to drop onto the knees. We're going for 5. 4. Stay clean in the motion. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Come forward into your high cobra. Lift and shine your heart open. Downward facing dog. Nice. Right leg rises up towards the sky. Knee towards nose, round everything in. Inhale, lift up. Draw the knee in. Land your foot in between your palms. Take an inhale. Preparing to fly, we're going to reach the arms behind us. Find some buoyancy in your back toes to shift your weight onto your right leg. Warrior 3. Cactus the arms, goal posting the arms. Flex your left toes. It's aligned, your thighs aligned with your chest. Breathe in. And then just like we did with the forearms touching each other earlier, they touch out in front of our face as we curtsy lunge, left knee taps behind the right. Inhale, kick back. Maybe tapping your left toes down, embracing any wobbles. Draw the energy in, curtsy lunge. Open like a bird, fly. Exhale in. Lift and in. We go for 3 more. Kick, power and in. 2 and in. Last one, lift up and draw the energy in. Landing your left toes next to your right, mountain pose, arms extend up towards the sky. And exhale, palms connect. Recentering your energy. Root down through your feet and just feel your breathing, feel the life. And just remembering, despite me counting you down, you're under no obligation to do the same amount of reps that I do. It's only your responsibility to make the movements, the postures, clean and with strength. It's not messy. It's easy to just go through the motion and be wobbling all over the place. But how clean can you make it? How many reps you need to do for that? Take a deep breath in and relax. Keep your palms connected, look up. Arms by your side, melt your chest over your thighs. Halfway lift. Frame off your halfway lift. And then take a seat down, grabbing a hold of your weights, going into those suitcase squats. Press through your feet, engage your glutes. Think about your glutes as you lift up. And then sink down. And again, inhale, lift, option to rise up onto the toes at the top, and then melt down. And again, rise up. Exhale, release. Lift up. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. I lost count. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, last one, and lift. And then take a seat down, coming into our pulses, arms overhead. And just tuck your pelvis in, coming mini up and downs. Smile a little bit. Woo, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, keep going. Relax your shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press through your feet, lift up. Palms connect. Melt your heart down. Halfway lift. Plant your palms, plank pose, or on your knees. Deep breath in. Left palm in towards your chest. And release. And right. See if you can avoid swaying. Left and right. Maybe that means slowing down. Left and right. Keep going. How steady can you make your breath as you go through it? Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, draw your left weight in and place it towards the side. Left forearm comes down, right fingers reach up towards the sky. Your right toes in front of your left in your forearm plank. Breathe and lift up. Exhale, weave the right arm underneath the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. And weave. Stay strong. Twice more. Lift up. Woo! Let's go. Weave. Last one. Lift. And then release your right palm, right arm next to your left. Forearm plank. Can you create a straight line with your whole torso from the crown to the bottoms of your feet? Dip your right hip down. Center. Left hip down. Center. Right hip down. Center. Left hip down. Keep going. Remember, clean strength. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come towards center. Palms connect. Come into a high plank. And then draw your left knee in. Land your left toes in between your palms. Ground through your right knee. Lift up into your low lunge. And cactus the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. And then cactus your arms all the way down, finding your half split. Flexing your left toes towards your face. Again, we play with hovering the thigh. And release. Hover. And release. Just playing with how much, even a inch. And release. Last time. And release. Come forward into your low lunge. Palms stay connected to the weights. We tuck the right toes and lift the right knee. Then come up into your high lunge. Straighten the legs. Arms lift up. Exhale, release. Lift up. And release. 3. Keep your tailbone tucked. Energize through your thigh and core. Lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Twice more. 10. Last one for funsies. 11. And then release your weights down. Move them to the side. Step back into your high plank. 5 more push-ups. Come down. And up. Maybe on the knees. Down. And up. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Low push-up. Move your chest through the gates of your shoulders. Cobra. And downward facing dog. Nice. Left toes float up towards the sky. Knee to nose. Inhale, lift your foot high. Draw your knee in, land your foot in between your palms. And then we're high on the right toes, arms sweep back. Shifting your weight forward, finding your warrior 3. Goalpost the arms in a cactus shape. Breathe in. Curtsy lunge, right knee taps behind the left. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, curtsy. And again, kick. Curtsy, kick, curtsy. 3 more times. Lift, open your wings, kick your leg back. And in. 2, and in. Last one, open. And in. And then lift, land your right toes next to your left, arms extend long. Palms connect to your heart, recenter everything. With control, we'll take a seat down. Drawing the soles of your feet together. Lift your heart up, I have sweat in my eye. And melt your chest, lean forward. Butterfly pose. Going deep inside these inner thighs. Inhale, lift up. We're gonna wrap the left thigh around the right, and then reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Right elbow hooks onto your left knee, gaze over your left shoulder, and a twist. Come towards center. Counter twist, left elbow to your left knee, right fingers behind you. Then keep twisting towards the right. We have a fancy transition into Malasana, facing the back of the mat. So heels and toes out, your feet to the edges of your mat. Deep breath in, lengthen your spine. And then crawl your weight forward into a wide plank. Deep breath. Melt your hips down. Keep your heart open. Your toes stay tucked. Hanging cobra. And then drop your knees down. Child's pose. Crawl the palms back towards your knees. Take a seat facing the back of the mat. This time the right thigh crosses over the left. Reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Left elbow connects to the right knee. Right finger's behind you. Twist and gaze over your right shoulder. Just soften. Come towards center and twist towards the opposite side. Right elbow to the right knee. Gaze over your left shoulder. And then keep twisting. Malasana towards the back, or towards facing the front of the room. Your elbows press into your knees to lengthen. Plant your palms. Step your feet back. High plank. Hips melt, heart shines. And then let your knees drop. Finding your child's pose. Softening here. Maybe weave the right arm underneath the left. Thread the needle just for a moment. Feeling the twisty sensation. And then switch, left arm underneath right. Come towards center. And then crawl your palms back, finding that kneeling position we started with at the beginning of our practice. Maybe placing one palm on your heart, one palm on your belly, and just feeling the energy that exists underneath the palms. Feeling the warmth of your palm on your heart and your belly. How does this kneeling position feel compared to the first one? With the heat that you created. Maybe a little more aliveness and energy, lightness. Feeling the difference in your breathing and your heart rate. Just observing playfully. And then we'll take a juicy, deep breath to seal everything in. Breathe in. Feel your palm lift and float under. Feel your belly lift and float under your palms. And let it go. Palms connect to your forehead. Maybe give yourself a gentle bow, saying thank you for your time, for your energy, for your open mind to just be here and explore these motions and these movements in your body. Hope you guys enjoyed. You should be really proud. I'm sending you lots of love for the rest of your day. Thank you. Namaste. Mwah.